everyone. If you're looking to discover a new sport that both enjoyable and easy to start, you're in the right place. Today, let's explore the exciting game of badminton.
Before getting started with the game of badminton, having the knowledge of the basic equipment and their uses will always be helpful. With this, let's talk about the court, net, and post in the badminton sport.
Badminton is a fast paced racket sport played in either singles or one player per side or doubles, two player per side. Players hit a shuttlecock, a feathered or synthetic projectile across a net, aiming it to land in the opponent's court. Badminton can be played recreationally, such as in a yard or in a neighborhood street, or professionally on a rectangular court divided by a regulation height net. Professional play necessitates a suitable location, standard equipment, and certified officials. Umpires, service judge, and line judge are examples of these authorities, who must be knowledgeable about the rules, regulations, and the mechanics of the game. In addition, a tournament manager, chief referee, and match control are essential for the efficient administration of competitions.
So badminton is a game were played long time ago in place like China and India. And the old people use paddles and sometimes a ball with a feather. And the badminton modern starts in 1873, where the British soldier in India played a game and called it Pune, and he also brought it to the England. So the badminton name, it came popular at place called Badminton House, and that's where the name badminton came from. Rules or the important changes. So a time passes by, the game badminton has already a rules and group. The first rule were written in 1877. A group called the Badminton World Federation, or BWF, was started in 1934 to control the game around the world. Badminton became an Olympic sport in 1992, and the equipment is used was old rackets were made of woods. Now they use a carbon fiber which is lighter and stronger. The feather balls or shuttlecock used to have a real feather. Now they often have used plastics. Badminton today, a badminton is played everywhere, especially in Asia. Millions of people plays and tournaments are held for best player.
Aside from the equipments like rackets and shuttlecocks, we also need an appropriate outfit for this sport. So we have the uniform and the shoes. So for the badminton shoes, the shoes must have a grip. When I say grip, strong traction to prevent sliding. Then next we have the cushioning. Cushioning is shock absorption for jumps and landing. So meaning to say, the shoes must have a grip. When you say grip, in Bisaya, it is kuma. Para dili siya ma-slide sa court. Kay mostly, slide kayo ng court kada duwa. And then, lastly, we have the ankle support. Stability for quick side-to-side movement. So that dili makanang what do you call this? Ma-fracture bitaw. Like katong sa paglanding niya, kada duwa, wala siya ano. So that's it. Thank you.
Badminton court dimensions. The overall dimensions of a badminton court is 20 feet by 44 feet. The lines along these measurements mark the sidelines for doubles play and long service lines for singles play. The net line marks the middle of the court where the net is placed, creating a 22 feet by 20 feet area on each side of the net. The net line is the red dotted line in the photo above. The short service line is marked 6 feet by 6 inches, although some are marked by 7 feet from the center line. The area inside the short service line is also called the non-volley zone.
Sideline for singles play. The singles sideline is marked 1 to 1/2 feet from the edge of the outer boundary or double sideline. Back boundary line and long service line for singles. The back boundary line is the same for singles and doubles. Plate is the outermost back line on the court. Next is long service line for doubles. The long service line for doubles is marked 2 to 1/2 feet inside the back boundary line.
So a badminton racket is a main tool used by players to hit the shuttlecock during a game. It has 4 basic parts, and here are the handle, the shaft, and the head. And inside the head, it is the strings. So we're gonna name one of them. So handle is the part where you hold. It is usually covered with a rubber or a synthetic grip so it doesn't slip while playing. So the shaft, the thin part that connects the handle to the head, it helps to control how flexible or how stiff the racket is when hitting. So the head, or the oval or round top part of the racket. So inside the head is the strings, where the tight netting inside the head. When the shuttlecock hits the strings, it bounces back. This is what makes the shot. So in short, a racket in badminton is a light, strong, and flexible sport equipment that players use to hit the shuttlecock over the net. It helps control the speed, direction, and power of every shot.
A shuttlecock, also called a birdie or a shuttle, is a lightweight, high-drag projectile used in the sport of badminton and other similar games. Players use a racket to hit the shuttlecock over a net and into the opponent court.
Badminton started from the old game of battledore and shuttlecock and developed into the modern sport we know today in England. It eventually became an Olympic event in 1992. The game is played on a rectangular court divided by a net that is held up by a sturdy posts. Players use lightweight rackets, usually made of carbon fiber or aluminum, designed for fast swings and good control.
A badminton racket consists of a handled, gripped, often leather or terry cloth covered, shaft, head, enclosing the string hitting area, and optional throat. The frame must weigh 99 to 141 grams, measure up to 67.95 centimeters in total length. The shuttlecock has a rounded cork base, 25 to 28 millimeters diameter, leather covered, and a 16 feather or synthetic skirt. Tournament shuttles are 6.4 centimeters long and 5.7 grams, with feathered versions using 62 to 70 millimeters goose feathers, forming a 58 to 68 millimeter circle and weighing 4.74 to 5.5 grams, while non-feathered ones match dimensions but allow up to 10% variation with approval.